The Last Orangutan. Year 2173. The Earth is old. Rusted satellites spin like bones in the orbit of a hot planet. The jungles were long ago stripped away like dead skin, and in their place remain desert plains, fallen towers, and the skeletons of factories. Humans live under domes or in elevated stations, breathing recycled air and eating laboratory-grown vegetables. Wildlife is a legend, a virtual learning module that children ignore. But there is one being that has not forgotten. In the orbital sanctuary Eden 7, floating above what was once Sumatra, lives the world's last orangutan. They call him Tua, which means old man in the lost language of his homeland. No one remembers how he got there. They say he was rescued by a mad biologist, or perhaps cloned from ancient DNA and raised by machines. The truth is, he lives in a dome of artificial trees, with vines printed in flexible carbon and leaves made of photosensitive polymers. Everything is imitation, except him. Tua doesn't speak, but he dreams. Every night he settles into his nest of recycled branches and slowly closes his eyes. Then he travels, floating over a forest that no longer exists. He sees endless trees, warm rain, damp roots, aromas of ripe fruit. He sees others like him. He sees mothers and young. He sees what was. Scientists watch him in silence. They study his neurons with quantum scanners. They don't understand how he can dream what he never knew. But he dreams, and sometimes he cries. One day, the sanctuary runs out of budget. Humans, facing their own extinction, can no longer spend resources on living memories. The station will be shut down. Tua will be the last to know. Hours before closing, a little girl, the daughter of the technicians, enters his dome. She is not afraid of it. She sits opposite him, among the plastic roots. She shows him a drawing on paper. A tree, a sun, an orange monkey. Tua takes it with her enormous fingers and smells it. She says nothing, but when their eyes meet, the girl sees the forest within. The season fades. Everything falls into shadow. But Tua lives on, somewhere in the silence. And they say that that girl, now an old woman in another century, planted the first real tree on a land being reclaimed. She named it Tulaima, the one dreamed by all. Since then, every new forest bears her memory. Because one day an orangutan dreamed, and that dream saved the world.